Welcome to LeetCode Mate, the smart way to prepare for coding interview. I am Crystal, a software engineer who worked at Microsoft, Amazon, and TikTok, and also a founder for this LeetCode Mate website. LeetCode Mate is designed to help you success in your interview prep, just like what I did. Let me walk you through how you can get started and maximize your experience. Welcome to your dashboard. This is where all the magic happens. As you can see in here, there's two tabs here. One is study summary. Another one is analyze, the last one is tracker. The first one in here will include your weekly summary. So this is all the sections and problem that you did for this week. And then under here, you will save your practice plan. You will see like day until your next practice. And then it also have the reminder for you when this is overdue. And for these sections, you will also see there's a practice now button. Once you click on it, you will have your personalized problem recommendations based on your progress. Now let's take a look at your performance with the Analysis tab here. This is where you will get in-depth insights into your problem-solving journey. Here you can see the graph tracking the most difficult categories over the last 4 weeks. And then in here as well, you can see the total practice time per categories. Based on these two graphs, as you can see in here, you can see whether you are doing great in this category or you will need help for each category, as we'll tell you. That's for this tab. So now we can move on to the next tab here. So this one is tracker. All the problem you solve will be in this tab. As you can see in here, it will track all your problems and you can search for it by day, by date, or by the problem as well. This is a really organized way and easy to find. In order to add the problems into the tracker like this, it's really easy. You can just click on the add problem button here. Once you click on it, you will enter the title for the problem that you just did, and then enter the time start and time end. This is really important field because this one will have to define which problem that you should do next in the recommendations. And then you can write the tip for yourself or stating the difficulties that you think this problem is easy for you or this problem is difficult for you. And with that, once you're adding that problem, it will be inside this tracker. And it also will show the data in their weekly summaries or their analysis as well. Other than that, you can find the problem for the day here. You can choose the area that you want to focus on right now. And then with that, for example, I choosing the behavioral question here. Once I click next, it will jump to this recommendation problems. So here's the problem that you should do next. You can also try another one. And another features in here you will have is the roadmap. Here's by 75 roadmap. So this roadmap will divide into several categories. The first category is string and array. And then you will see list, then stack and queue. The more it goes down, the harder the category will be. So in here, we have tree and graph. And after that, we have recursions. And then we have the most difficulties problems is in dynamic programming and also for advanced backtracking. And for each category like this, you will see there's a problem here. Once you click on it, it will link you to the problem guide. As you can see in here, we are doing combination sum 2 here. You can view the problem by clicking on this link here. And then the first step that you need to do is understand the problem. And there's 2 questions that you should think about. Is what is the input and expected output for this problem? And also, what is the question that you should ask for the interviewers? There's also explain why you will need to ask these questions. Once you fill in your answer in here, and then once you click continue, it will have suggested answer for you. Once you're doing the problems, you will find this section is really helpful. And then when you click next, you move on to step 2. So step 2 is matching the problem with the data structure. There's a guide to how to pick the data structure. And then also the list of the common data structures as you can see in here. And then think about which data structures or patterns that you should work on. So after that, you can click continue for this. It also have suggested answer here. This one will go to the brute force approach and then how to optimize it. And once you click next, step 3 will be plan out the solutions here. And then it also have suggested answer here. So this one is the step-by-step how to solve this problem here. And then once you go to the next step, the step 4 is implement the solutions. And with this step, you will see there's 4 languages here. The first one is C++, and then C Java, and then JavaScript, and then Python as well. And once you move on to the next step, the last step we have is evaluate the solutions. So here you will define what is the time and space complexities of the solutions. And once you click continue, you will have the suggested answer for these solutions. In here, you will have one more option, is adding the problem into the tracker. So once you click on it, it will preview most of the field for you, and you can just enter the time start and time end that you did in the problem, and then add some tip for yourself as well. Continue with the next step. Once you finish with the problems, then you will have the study guide here. And here, you can download the study guide for these specific problems. As you can see in here, as will have all the steps that we did before: understand the problem, matching step, planning step, implement the solutions, and also the review. And if you want more, just come back to this website. We have more problems for that. And come back to roadmap here. In the right side here, we have the learn button. Once you click on it, it will link you to the learning technique for that category. So in here, we have multiple techniques for this string and array category. When you click on it, it will tell you what is the technique is about, when to use it, how to recognize this technique, and then some example problem here, and then practice using this technique. Another section that I want to highlight in here is you can view your account here. So when you're in the account page, there's a calendars. This one is on the date that you solve the problems for that day. It also have some graph, number of problems you solve, average difficulties for that category, and then time spent for that category as well. If you need more help or want to connect with me, I will have my link in here, and also my YouTube channel, where I will walk through the problem step by step, and also tip and trick for coding interview. And that's it. You're all set to start solving the problem and prepping for your dream job. Dive into your first problem now, and let LeetCode Mate guide you every step of the way. I create this platform because I understand how overwhelming coding interview can be. And my goal is to make it easy for you to practice the right problems, focus on your weak spot, and ultimately land your dream job. And LeetCode Mate is built for my passions to help others to success in your coding interview process. So hope you enjoy it. Thank you. See you in next video.